the man who refused to stay poor. No one noticed him at first. Every morning before sunrise, while the city was still half asleep, Daniel Carter stood at the bus stop with a small backpack and worn out shoes. He wasn't lazy, he wasn't foolish, he just didn't have money. And in a world that respects results more than effort, that made him invisible. People pass him every day without learning his name. They didn't know that once upon a time, Daniel had dreams so big they scared him. Daniel grew up in a cramped apartment where the heater barely worked in winter. When the cold came, sleep disappeared. When the cold left, bills remained. His father worked hard but died young. His mother worked double shifts and prayed harder than she earned. One afternoon at age 22, Daniel stood in a hospital hallway watching a doctor lowered his voice.
You should
If he had
have
brought
brought her
her
earlier.
earlier, those words stays with him. His mother survived, but the medical bills crushed them. They sold the TV and couch, even the bed frame. That night, Daniel sat on the floor and understood something clearly for the first time. Love without money is pain. That was the night he decided, I will never be poor again. Not because he worshipped money, but because he hated helplessness. Daniel followed the advice everyone gives. He searched for a stable job. Weeks turns into months. Rejection emails stacked up. Employers wanted experience, but nobody wanted to give it. Eventually, he landed a job paying $12 an hour, just enough to survive. That is when he learned the first brutal truth. A job can save you from hunger, but it rarely saves you from poverty. Instead of wasting evenings, Daniel studies books on money, biography of business builders, sales psychology, and failure stories. One statement rewired his mind: rich people get paid for the problems they solve, not for the hours they work. He asked himself one hard question: what problem can I solve that people will pay for? Daniel noticed something simple. Small businesses around him had good products but terrible marketing, no visibility, no customers. He borrowed a friend's phone and offered to help promote local shops online for free. Then one small store made an extra $1,200 a month. The owner paid Daniel $100. It wasn't much, but it was a proof. For the first time, Daniel felt powerful. High confidence. He quit his job too early. He nearly destroyed himself. Clients disappeared. Rent showed no mercy. Hunger returned. Friends laughed. You think you are an entrepreneur now? They mocked him. That night, Daniel almost gave up. Instead, he asked himself, what did this failure teach me? And he answered himself, he needed skills, systems, and patience. Daniel chose one skill and obsessed over it. Sales, that was the skill. He learned how to listen, how to communicate value, how to hear rejection without flinching. He sold anything he could: freelance service, digital products, consultations, marketing packages. Now the rejection became a routine. Most people quit rejection. Daniel collected it. Within a year, his income tripled. As money started coming in, temptation followed. New clothes, new lifestyle, old friends. But Daniel followed one rule: live broke long after you stop being broke. Every dollar went back into growth, better tools, paid education, mentors, connections. While others celebrate early wins, Daniel prepared for scale. At 29 years, Daniel noticed something powerful. Businesses didn't just need customers, they needed systems. He built a small agency, just 3 people. They help companies increase sales, automate operations, multiply revenue. The first major client paid Daniel $35,000 for a single project. He didn't celebrate loudly, he sat alone and cried. Not because of the money, but because the promise he made to himself years ago was finally real. As his income grew, Daniel learned the next rule: money must work harder than you do. He invested carefully: businesses, real estate, scalable assets. Some of the investment failed, but he never lost everything because he never gambled. He played long-term games. By 35 years old, Daniel became
Welcome
what
to
people
the Good
called
Life.
lucky, but luck was just discipline wearing a disguise. Money solved problems but created new ones: fake loyalty, silent envy, heavy expectations. So Daniel protected three things: his time, his cycle, and his principles. He gave quietly, helped intentionally, and never forgot the floor he once slept on. When young people ask for advice, Daniel doesn't motivate, he wants. Money won't make you whole, but being broke will break you. If you don't design your future, life will design it for you. Chase value, not validation. Daniel didn't get rich fast, he got rich deliberately, through discipline, through failure, through patience. Today, he doesn't fear emergencies, he doesn't beg for respect, he doesn't depend on luck. Because he learned the truth early: have money or life will teach you the lesson through suffering.